In this video, I'll show you how to use the ZCam Android app to stream video from your cell phone to OBS Studio. To create content for my channel, I was looking for a way to have screen capture next to live video. OBS Studio is software that runs on PCs or Macintoshes that allow you to compose scenes from multiple video sources. Now all I needed was a camera video source, and what I have available is my Android phone. While there are various applications available to be able to stream from your phone to OBS Studio, I settled on the ZCam app, which allows you to stream video over Wi-Fi into OBS Studio. I'll show you how to set that up today. To get everything set up, I'll show you how to download the ZCam app onto your Android phone. I'll also show you where to find the OBS plugin and how to install that onto your computer. And then I'll show you how to run the OBS app on your Android phone and get it set up and start streaming. And then finally, I'll show you in OBS Studio how to accept that stream and configure it alongside with screen capture software. I'll be assuming that you already have OBS Studio installed on your computer and that your computer and cell phone are on the same network and that your phone is available via Wi-Fi. Installing the application on your Android phone is fairly straightforward. Simply go to the Google Play Store. From there, search for ZCam. And you'll want the ZCamera E2 or Early Access app. At least it's early access at the time I'm recording this. Go ahead and click and install. Wait for it to download. I'll also include a link in the description below so you can get to it online. Installing the SSP plugin on your computer is perhaps not quite as straightforward. The files come from github.com. I'll include a link in the description below exactly where to find them. But if you're searching from the homepage yourself, you can search for OBS-SSP. You'll find this Summer Shrimp OBS SSP repository. In that repository, they have a description where to get the download from. It's in the releases section, so we'll click on that. Under Assets, there's several things to choose. You'll want to choose the Windows installer and download that. Once the download's complete, go ahead and run it. Because this is early access software, it's not signed yet, so you'll get a few more security questions. You're going to want to go ahead and run it anyway. You'll get the usual Windows security screen. Select Yes there. And at this point, it's pretty much a normal installation. Accept the licensing agreement, choose where you want it installed. It will install it into your current OBS installation already. Gives it a name. Install and finish. And with that, we're pretty much done. Before you can access your phone's video stream in OBS Studio, you'll need to open up the ZCamera app. When you do open it, you'll be asked for the typical Android security questions to allow the application to access your camera on your phone. And once you have that started, go ahead and tap on SSP, Local SSP, which starts the actual camera application. You have to take a few seconds there while it starts up, and then you'll also, again, need to answer the security questions to allow it access to your camera and to the audio on your phone. Once you've done that, you're ready to start broadcasting from your phone. As you can see, there's a couple of controls down here for things like which camera on your phone it uses, some color settings and things like that. But what you'll want to do to start the streaming is tap on the SSP button, and at this point it will note what your device's name is. Make a quick note of that. You don't have to completely remember it. You'll need that when you start up OBS Studio and to find the device to be able to find it for streaming. From there, you're ready to set things up in OBS Studio. Okay, now that we have everything installed and the ZCam app streaming from our phone, we'll need to add that stream to our OBS Studio setup. We'll do that the same way we add any sources in OBS Studio. In this case, it's the SSP source is what's coming from our phone. So we'll go ahead and we can name it Android phone, for instance, and create that. It's important to note the source IP here. What you're going to want to do is go into that and then find the name of your phone, and it will be what we saw when we started the ZCam application earlier. Go ahead and select that, click OK, and it will start streaming from our phone. You also notice you get your audio from your phone in OBS Studio. You'll notice that the picture's rotated here by 90 degrees. I have my phone in landscape mode, and the ZCam app doesn't provide a way to rotate it from the app. So what we'll need to do is rotate it here in OBS Studio. You want to make sure that you have the source selected, and that means it'll have the red outline. You can right-click on it, you get to the transform menu, and in this case we want to rotate it 90 degrees counterclockwise to set it up. And there I am, really big. And now all we have to do is go ahead and resize the image to say the size that we want to have it for our streaming or for our webcam, and that's pretty much it. At this point we can go ahead and either start streaming or start recording, and everything's set to go. I hope you found that useful. If you have any questions, please be sure and leave them in the comments below. If you're interested in learning about electronics and how to make your own synthesizer modules, please subscribe and look for upcoming videos on this channel.